G'day all, this is the Ancient Gamer. Welcome to episode 6 uh, of Mystical Block. I had a brain fart again. Alright, so we're playing Mystical Block. We are going to be looking today at Project E. Yep, Project E, and we're going to get into making some power flowers that will help us produce even more EMC. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to look at this sky I'm going to turn the music off just in case we have any problems with the music. So I'm going to turn that off. Alright, we just have the clicking noises and everything. Okay, so let's go into our book here. Now, there's so many things to do here. The first thing would be to make some dark matter. So to make some dark matter, we need to make eternalist fuel. But before we do the eternalist fuel, we need to make Mobius fuel. Now, I did actually make some of this alchemical coal. So if I go into my thing here, I can actually grab that out. And I think I've actually got that as a... Right. That's in there, so why... that's odd. There we go. So we need 4 of these, I think. Wait, why is that not letting me do that? Let's chuck all of this in here. Nothing's... okay. Something's wrong with it. I don't know. So, that should... let's have a look this way. There we go. So we need to get 5 of these. Or 4 of these. I can't remember exactly how many. Let me just check. 4 of them. We got 4 of them. We'll get our Philosopher's Stone. So we'll chuck that in there. We need to have our Philosopher's Stone on us. Because for some reason it doesn't actually... Okay, so alchemical coal fuel. Here we go. Mobius fuel. See, it doesn't have our Philosopher's Stone there. It's really frustrating. So we've got to have that in here, and we'll learn that recipe. So learned. Okay, so that's that done. Then we have to get eternalist fuel, which is 4 of these, so 4 Mobius fuel. Okay, so we'll go into here and see whether we can drag out 4 Mobius fuel. I don't know why that's doing that. Alright, it's so janky. I don't know why it's so janky. So let's go in here and let's put this in like that. Then we've got our eternalist fuel. Chuck that in there. So we've learnt that. So now I think we can actually, now that we've got that, I think we can now make our dark matter, which is 8 of these surrounding a block of diamonds. So 1, 2, oh my god, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then 1 block of diamonds, and then we'll put that in there, and then that's that. So we now have dark matter. Excellent. So there's our dark matter. Dark matter is good. Okay, so what... wait. Yeah, we need to make all of this. We make... right. So we've got our dark matter, so we'll put that into our thing here. It's learned. So the next thing we want to do is do our first level basic EMC. So we need to make our transmutation tablet. Okay, wait. So it needs transmutation tablets. Now a transmutation tablet requires a transmutation table. Okay. Can we make a transmutation table? There's one and there's two. We might just learn that recipe. Learned. Good. Okay, so basic. No, we want the EMC link, wasn't it? EMC link. Yeah. Oh wait. What about our dust? We have to go for a sleep. We don't want the phantoms coming and annoying us while we're creating all of this. How are we going there? Nothing? Okay. Right, so let's go back upstairs. Right. Now. Where's all of our dust? Let's grab all of this. Chuck all of that in here. Good. Now to make the EMC link, we need the transmutation table. Oh, we need a dark matter block, which is 4 of these. Okay. So we need to get 4 dark matter. That will make a dark matter block. There we go, dark matter block made. Now what we might do, we've done that. Alright. It's going to keep on going in here. So yeah, we need to make the transmutation tablets. So we need 4 dark matter blocks. Chuck that in there. Now, might grab 4 of these. And then 4 of these. No, we only need 3 of these. Wait. Chuck them back in there. Alright. So, chuck all of them in there. Then we want to make the transmutation tablets. Right. I'm getting very confused here. Transmutation tablet. We need to, okay. Tablet. No, that's a table. We want a tablet. Done. And then we're going to remember that recipe. We're going to learn that. Then we need another one. Wait, didn't that learn that recipe? Ah, you're kidding. Table. We're going to make 2 of these again. Then we need the blocks. Ah, wow. Didn't we remember that recipe? I'm sure we remembered that recipe. Wait, why is that not working? That is bizarre. This is really weird because let's get out of this. I'm going to check something. Save to title. Bear with me, people. I think there's a problem. We're going to exit it and we're going to check something in the actual file folder. So check the file folder and we'll look at mods. There's a mod in here that's causing some conflict, I think, from my understanding. No, it's not actually in there, so there shouldn't be any conflict. Nothing. That's bizarre. Not sure why this is playing up. But I should be getting everything in my transmutation table. It's very bizarre. We're just restarting the game. We'll try this one more time. Because the dark matter block, that's annoying. That's not been remembered. And I don't have my thing on me. Not that anyone's watching. Okay. There we go. Oh my days. Oh wow. How long does this take? This is so slow. Okay, finally. Okay, then. So, dark matter block is in there. Yeah, the dark matter block is in there. Now, was that learned? No. Still not learned. Wait, there it is. Oh, that's bizarre. Now, we want to make the tablet. Wait, so does that mean that the tablet's in there as well? It is. So you got dark matter. Now that requires an alchemical chest. Alright, so energy condenser, which we can grab because that's in our thing. So grab an energy condenser. And then dust. So we'll get one of each dust. We'll get two of each dust actually, just in case. Alright. Now, let's go in here. Energy, no, link, EMC link. Oh, my stomach just then. So that's an EMC link 1. Perfect. Okay, so let's remember that. Okay, do we get anything for remember that for that recipe? For that? No, we don't. So this requires the basic relays and energy. Okay, so we need 6 of these and one of those, which we've already got. Now we need to make the basic relay. A turner's fuel block. Okay. Oh my. Okay, this is really annoying. This is actually really problematic, this. There we go. Now, we want... Jeebus Christ. Ay, ay, ay. And... yeah, that's it. Jesus. Jeebus, jeebus. So there's a fuel block. We'll remember that. That's learned. Right, now, and thank you for the like, people. Oh, it's going backwards and forwards to this thing. So what is this? Okay, so I need to make a furnace. I gotta remember the furnace. Furnace, yeah. I need to remember the furnace. So, furnace. Let's go in here. We need to remember the furnace because it's bloody and annoying. recipe. It's not your normal recipe, so we're going to remember that one. So we're going to put that in there. Learned. There we go. Chuck that back in here. Now, all of the things we need to do here. So we need to make a basic collector, which is odorless fuel. We need some glass. Do we have any glass? Hopefully we have. Right, there we go. Basic. There, we want to make, what's missing? Oh, we need to make some glowstone. We should remember that recipe actually. In there. There we go, and chuck that in there. Right. Oh. So basic. We still need glass. Okay, we need to get some sand. And we need to cook that up. There. Let's cook that up before we go to sleep. Now, before I went to sleep, I had to close this up because mobs were spawning in here and then coming out and attacking me, and then I had to put the mob crusher down to keep them dead. So I've probably got a bit of a collection in here now. Yeah, I've got a bit of a collection of stuff. Alright. Wait. There we go. How are we going over here? But that is working so slowly, it's not funny. I've got to work out a better way of doing that. So, we need to get that glass that we were cooking. We might remember glass as well. There. Chuck that in here. So, basic. There. Then we will remember this one. And then we need 9 of those, don't we? 1, 2, 9. Then we'll chuck that in there. Like so. There. And then we'll remember that one. We need 2 of those, I think, for the relay. Now, why do we want these? Because these are going to create us our basic flower power. They're going to create us flower power. They're going to create EMC, actually, is what they're going to create. So now we need to make the basic relays. So we need some obsidian. We can actually probably do that. We just need some eternalist fuel. And chuck that in there. And what is it called? It's called the... G'day John, Jinx Siphon, how are you? Don't know why I said John. Jinx Siphon, how are you going? Obsidian. Okay, so that is called the basic relay. So we want basic relay. Mark 1. There we go. I'm well, mate. Well, thank you for asking. Quite well. Did we actually? Yeah, we did. Now we need to get 6 of these. So we need 6 of those. We need 2 of those, and then we need the basic relay. There we go. We got it. So, so we are now going to make the first tier flower, power flower. Okay. So basic power flower. Wait, what are we missing? I've actually got to go in here and do it. Power flower. Right. So there. First tier power flower. Now, if you put that down now, we're going to remember this recipe. Wait, can't you learn that? Isn't that EMCable? That's weird. So if we put that down, we'll put that down over here for now. Now that should make us some power. See, it's now making us 102 EMC per second. Alright, so it's not much, but it's something. G'day Gio, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But I don't understand why they are not, why you cannot actually remember why we have to keep on doing this and not make, it makes no sense to me why that is, why they are not EMCable, why we can't copy them. No, it's not that. It's not what I want. Ah, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm building power flowers right now. Where? Oh, MC. Okay, what the? Things are missing from the recipe. I don't know why. That's barely doing anything right now. It's creating basically nothing. We got those. Where is the EMC link? At Project D. Where is this? I built this. I remembered this. Where is it? Yes, I am on a one block island. It's called, it is called Mystical Block, and something is playing up with it because, yeah, something's playing up with the game, with the pack. I don't know why this is happening. It's very frustrating that this is happening. So I've got to do everything again. So I need these. I need a condenser chest. I need the different types of dust. So 1, 2, 1, and there. Okay, this is bizarre. I don't know. I'm got to check that. I keep on getting asked that question, and I keep on forgetting to check it. No, wait. Let's get rid of this. So you need the EMC link 1 there. Now I did make this. I am not sure why it did not remember the recipe. So it's there now. Alright, so we can chuck that in there. Okay. It's very strange why this is happening. So we're going to build another one of these, but it just is a mystery to me why you have to keep on, why you can't remember this, why this can't be learned. So that's going to get us another one, like so. Now that will now increase our EMC production, not by much, but what we need to do is, no worries mate, what we do need to do is we need to actually probably make a few more of these to actually start to see some growth. So we're going to do that. We're going to get 1, 2, 3. We'll make another 7. So we'll make 9 of these. And 9. Actually, we'll make 8. Then we need the relays. So we need 14 of these. No, 16 of these. No, we don't. We need 16 of these. Right, that's 16, and then we need to make these. We're going to need to make a ton of these. 6, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 54, if my maths is correct. $54 of them. Now we just need another 10. There we go. Now we can see about building another lot of these. We really need to sleep. Oh yeah, another one. There we go. And then we can, yep, my maths was wrong. Should have been 48. That was silly of me. Yeah, it was very silly of me. So we got these, all these power flowers here. Oh great, we made too many and we can't even see them. That can sit there. Okay, so now we're making 1020 per second. It doesn't look like it's growing, does it? Oh, it is. Slowly. Okay. Alright, so there's our Mark 1, Tier 1 power flowers. Now, there's something you can do It's so annoying they can't be EMC'd. You got to make sure that you don't make too many. Alright, put these back in here. Right. Now let's watch. Okay, so there's a watch here of flowing time that we can actually create. Okay, so we need to get 4 of these. There. Chuck them in there. Now, watch of flowing time. So, we need a clock. And I think we've got everything now. There. Now you need to make a pedestal. Alright, so you put that on a dark matter pedestal, but you need to get some red matter. Okay, right. Now, so let's now go into the next couple of tiers. So what's red matter? Okay, so red matter is a turnless fuel, and okay, so we need 6 of those. And we need 3 dark matter. We can just click it like that. I don't know why I'm doing it the other way. So let's chuck that in there. So 3 dark matter and 6 eternalist fuel makes red matter. And then we can learn that recipe there. Perfect. Right, so the next one of these requires, oh, okay, that's easy enough. So we'll get dust, 1 of each. Actually, we need to make 2 of each. Alright, that's it. Then we need 3, wait, 2 of those. And then the relay, the tier 1 relay to make that. So let's EM's link Mark 2, like so. Done. So we'll put that in there. That's learned. Good. Hi. Now we need to make, do we need to make the next lot of fuel? Dark compressed matter. So we need to, what's the dark? That is basic. Okay. Dark compressed matter. Basic collector. Ah, okay. So basic collector plus dark matter makes that. Okay. Was that learned? Yeah, it was. Okay. So for that recipe, for the tier 2 power flower, we need, oh wait, before we forget, what do we need for the watch of flowing, for the pedestal? We've got to get this pedestal. That will help us. Pedestal. We need some dark, okay. So we need, How many was that? 5 dark matter blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 of these. So it went like that, and like that. There. So if we put that in the middle here, put the pedestal down, then put the watch down, and then that should speed. Look how that increases, how that increases our EMC now. That is glorious. That is perfect. That is good. Right. Now, we're going to have to build a bigger platform for this, I think. I really do. Okay, so let's get our tier 2 made up. Project D. Power flower. Now how can I... Ah, there. Perfect. Now if I go in here, I need the dark matter relay. Dark relay 2. I haven't made that, have I? So we need a basic relay. Basic relay and the dark matter will make that. So we can actually just do this in here. Can't we? Yes. And then learn that mod. Done. Now, so what was that? 6 of those. So we need 1 of those. 6 of these. And then we need 2 of these. Then we'll make it right now. And Bob is your uncle. Wait. Didn't I do that correctly? Ah, we need 9 of those. Okay. We need to make 9 of those. Then it's got to be condensed. Like this. There. Got to read that properly. There. That's it. So, power flower. Okay, so chuck that in there. Go power flower. Tier 2. Done. Now that's going to increase things a little bit. Somewhat. Or I think. So, right. We need 3 of these. We need 6 of these. And then we need 18 of these. There we go. Then we will go in here. then 6, then there, go for a sleep quickly. Sorry about the dropout, people. And then we will put this over here. Like that. Oh, that's not going to work. Should be going there. Oh. Whoop. Wait. Just leave that there. There. Now, that's, as you can see, that is going up. Alright. That's what we want. We want that to go up. That clock there, the watch is making it go faster. I'm going to try something, people. I need to fly. I need to fly. I believe I can, but okay, that was lame, I know. This is so frustrating. I can't, I'm trying to work out a good way of doing this, but it's really proving very frustrating. Right, now. Now we've got to make a armor. I want to make a chest plate. Okay, and I want to use mystical agriculture. So I need to get a I need to get some inferium gemstones, which is frustrating here. So chuck that in there. Gemstones. I need to make 2 of these gemstones. Okay. Alright, then we need to do this again. Alright. Compressed. Cobble. Okay. Crap. We need to actually make some cobble. Ugh. This is grand. Okay. Compressed cobble. Trying to type. So we need to make some more of those, yeah? I don't know how many we've got in here. Now we need to make compressed cobble times 2. Oh, crap. Then we've got to make the gemstones. 2 of those. Then we've got to make the diamond armor. Then chest plate, prudentium. Prudentium chest plate is like that. No, because you've got to, oh my god. Jesus Christ. You got to make 2 of these. You need to make the gemstone. Then you can finally make the... Need to make another gemstone. Then another one of these, which we don't have enough prudentium. Okay, where's my crafts? I'm supposed to be able to craft that prudentium. This crafter, I set up the crafting recipes here, and it makes no sense. It's not doing anything. You're supposed to be able to craft things, and the crafting recipe's not even in here. So I'm trying to get flight. This is proving rather difficult because okay, so we can make another gemstone. Okay. Prudentium. Anyone know anything about refined storage? Because I don't know why I put the crafting recipes in there and they're just not working. See, I can't do that recipe because it's saying I have no prudentium. Friggin' hell. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Have I got a crystal in here? No, all the crystals are being used as well. I'm not sure where the other crystal is being used though. Do this the old-fashioned way so we can get our prudentium. There. Put that in there. No, put that in the crafting grid. Then chuck that. Hopefully that doesn't end up back in there though. There. Now let's make this gemstone, this ingot. Prudentium. There. There we go. Now we can get the chest plate. Oh dear, I was doing the wrong gems. Ah, friggin' hell. Oh, you wouldn't laugh about it. You wouldn't read about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then, like that. There. Then, gemstone. Then we need inferium ingots. Jeebus. There. And what else? That's it? Done. Oh my days. Now, can we now make the prudential one? No, because we need one more of those ingots. Now, can we make the prudentium one? Yes. Now we have to do the whole same thing now for this. What I do need to do though is go for a sleep. And what we need to do is we need to actually consider making some more shards. So to make some more shards is fairly easy actually, because we've got so much inferium block. We can just make a whole heap of these and then chuck them over. Well, I thought we had a whole heap of them. Okay, that's not good. So let's chuck them in here. Then these will make the prosperity shards. But they only make one prosperity shard for each of those blocks. They're not that good, to be honest. But they're a thing. Now we've got to restart this. I'm thinking maybe we might need to change the types of power pots we're using here. So that's fine. We're going to change them. So this power pot is going to go here. And then we're going to put the prudentium, the supremium in there. Then we're going to put the inferium seeds in there. So this is faster. You don't need a super fast one for the inferium, for the netherite, because we got so much netherite already. And then so just chuck that, do a normal one there. Alright, that will increase the amount of inferium that we get pretty quickly, because this is very fast. Very fast. Alright, so let's chuck all of this in here. Right, so that will get us some more inferium seeds. We also need to actually look at getting some more cobble, because I'm sick of some more compressed cobble. I'm getting sick and tired of actually making it as we need it. So we might need to look at doing that now. So we have got a lot of stone here. Let's put all of this stuff back in here. We'll keep that there. So that's stone here. Okay. So what? Oh, wait. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, my friends. Right. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. On a crafting table made for two. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. So, cobblestone. Cobblestone. We will make a bunch of it. I thought we were being clever, but we're not being clever at all. So that's now gonna, I think, go into storage. Now, let's now go compress cobble. There. There we go. There's that. And then what we'll do is we'll turn that into compressed cobble times 2. That will give us quite a few gemstones. That's what we need, gemstones. So how are we going over here for prosperity shards? Slowly, slowly. We need a faster furnace. A way faster furnace. How is we going over here? How are we going over here? You notice I'm not doing anything for the power flowers. Mainly because I'm trying to... Oh wait, we've got a... oh wait. Mainly because I'm trying to actually increase the EMC at the moment while we're waiting. I really want to get this powered flight happening, and to get the powered flight happening I need to actually get a supremium chest plate, and if I've got a supremium chest plate I put a flight augment on there, and then that will help me fly. Then I'll have flight, because usually by now in this pack usually by now I actually have flight, but at the moment I don't have flight, and I'm not sure. I should have flight. You know, another mod pack I should be playing is Project Infinity, because you actually start with EMC. I'm pretty sure you start with EMC in that pack. So that EMC is growing slowly. Alright. Yeah. Now we got the Tridentium. We now need to look at getting ourselves what's in it? Tertium. Tertium chest plate. So that will mean four there. So 4 tertium there. And then 4 tertium there. So I need 8 tertium altogether to do this. So I need to craft titanium. So tertium, sorry. It's not going to let me craft it. I've still got one tertium gemstone though. That's alright, but it's not going to let me craft it. This crafting thing is so annoying. Because I've got these crafting recipes in there and I can't craft. I cannot craft. So I'm going to have to, again, do it the old-fashioned way. So I need to get 18... I need to get 8 tertium. I need to get 8 tertium. Which is... 8 tertium, 16, which is 16 for dentium. I need 32. Do I need 32? Let's try this. Let's just get a stack. There. Then grab our thing out of here. We've only got one of these. Go to our crafting table over here. So annoying I have to do it this way. But for some reason the crafting is all out in there. I don't know why. Okay, so that's 64. I think that's going to get me 16. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Alright. There. Let's go for a kip. There we go. I may only sleep at night. You may only sleep at night. I've got to look at some other people's packs to see how they made the okay, how they made the inferium turn into to the highest tier. That's what I've got to do. Alright. ANC is going up. Now the reason why I'm trying to get this chest plate is so that I can actually build a platform for this. Because this is not going to cut it. Just definitely not going to cut it. Can we put a torch on top of? Is anything going to spawn on this? Asking for a friend. Okay. Now, let's have a look at getting this tertium done. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we need to make a gemstone. We need to make one of these ones. Then we need to make one of these ones. Then we need to make the tertium. The tertium ingot. 2 of them. Wait. Why can't I make another one? Ah, because I don't have that in there. Let's try that. Wait. Tertium ingot. Yes. There we go. Now we can make the tertium chest plate. Done. We're on the track. We're on the right track. What is that? Why is my face red there? Looks all red. Don't know why. Was that just a beard? Maybe it's black hair there. Alright. I gotta definitely have a shave. I have not shaved in over a week. Over nearly 2 weeks actually. So we got the tertium chest plate. Now we've got to get into doing the next one, which is... I always forget the name of the blue one. Inferium. Inferium chest plate. So we need 8 Inferium, which we can actually craft 8 Inferium. Can we do 10? Won't let me do 10. Can we just do 1? No. Alright, we can't. This crafting station is not good for Imperium. I just cannot work out how to do it without. The only way I can do it is doing this, but I'm relying on. Wait. I'm relying on this, and it's so slow. And I've done everything I can to try and increase the growth of these plants without me having to run around them, but they're just not doing their job. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. You have no idea how frustrating it is. And this doesn't seem to be working. I can't work out how to work this in system. I'm having so much fun, my friends. I'm just trying to find ways of actually getting this seed processor to feed the Inferium back into here, but these don't seem to work, and I don't know how they work. They don't seem to want to work. So I don't know how the importer works or the exporter works. Only work. Ignore red zone signal maybe. No, see, that should be feeding through. The ignores. Wait. Whitelist. Okay, so I don't know why this is not doing what I'm supposed to do. I love. Why can't they have simpler things, or like some of these things have to be so complicated? I don't understand. We are going to have a short break, and then we're going to come back, and we'll have a short break, and we'll come back, and then we'll continue with the game. I'm going to actually wait. I'm going to put the smoke break sign up. I'm going to put the keep the game on so that the EMC will increase. Alright. I'll be back in 5 minutes, people. Not that anyone's watching. is wrong? Hi. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm back. I can hear a zombie somewhere. I hear a zombie. Where's the zombie? Okay. There is a zombie somewhere. That's a shame. Why? Don't know what you were doing there. Okay, so let's make a start on getting these Imperium done. So, oh wait, what are you doing? We need to get our crystal back. Sorry, we need this. We'll give it back, don't worry. Right, so put our crystal in here. And there. Then put that in there. Done. Now, there, and then that should get us 16, 8 supremium. It's all we need is 8 supremium to make our supremium chest plate. So let's whack that back in there. I just wish that would do fast, grow faster. Right, now first things first, let's make 2 gemstones. And 2 ingots. Right, so supremium. No, Imperium. Imperium. Right, so Imperium ingots, we need 2 of those. Then 2 supremium gems. Wait. Why do we not have any more Imperium super... Bugger. Try this again. Ay caramba. Then there. Right, put that back in. There. Oh, no, 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 no. We only need 2 actually. There we go. Whoops, put that back in there. No, keep that in your hand right now because they might use it accidentally. So if we do there, that will get us our gem. Perfect. Then let's put these back in here. Right. Now we can make the Imperium chest plate. Imperium chest plate. Done. Perfect. Now for Supremium. Have I got any Supremium? No. Right. Now let us make ourselves 2 gemstones. Make ourselves 2 prosperity ingots. And then get our Imperium chest plate. We're going to make it on a simple crafting grid. Right, so let's move that up there. Now let's get 16 of these. Should be enough. We have to do this the old-fashioned way, guys. We need to go and get our crystal. Wait. Can you remember that, please? And stop putting the seeds in there. Thank you very much. Right. Let's put this down. Then last but not least, this lot. Done. Then chuck this in here. Now this should get us 8 Imperium. Oh wait, it's only going to get us 4 in Supremium. Damn it, we got to do another lot. Bugger me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. Then, like that, we got 4. Okay, perfect. Now, let's make ourselves some 2 ingots. Then the 2 gemstones. Then chuck that in there. Now we got the Supremium chest plate. Now, we can put that on, but I don't think we can fly yet. So what we need to do is we need to get the flight augment. No, at Project D. No, not Project D. Mystical Agriculture. It's a premium chest plate. Flight. Draconic flight. Okay. That's annoying. So we can't fly right now. Let's go down and have a kip. Look at what I'm doing wrong here. How can I check the mods? Okay, wait. I'm not going into cheat mode. I want to just check something. I just want to see what I am trying to build. Just trying to see what I'm trying to build, what I need to build. G'day, Chomperms. How are you? How are you going? Welcome to the stream. Health boost. Wait, this is it. So flight augment. That's what I need, a flight augment. Okay. Let's go back into here. Flight augment. Okay, so you need I need to get some wither stars. This is simple enough. And I can get some wither stars easily. Not going to cost me anything. Right? Well, I'm glad you came by and said hello. It's always awesome to see a new person come on, and I'm glad it came up on your homepage. Right now we're trying to get some flight happening. So what we need to do is we need to make an augment. So we need to build that. So there's that. Okay. Oh no, we need to put that down there. Then we need to actually get some soul sand. And we need to get some nether skeleton, wither skulls. Oh, we've got a couple of wither skulls. Yes, you can. If you can, yes, definitely. I want to know. Okay, I've put these crafting recipes in here, and they're just not working. Like, they're just not working. My understanding was that they just make the stuff. I also want to know how. I'm trying to grow this faster. I've been watching Chosen Architect, followed all the stuff he's done, and just sort of got to this step, and it's just not working. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. But let's quickly get my chest, my pickaxe, so that we can get that grass open. Alright, so we've got our mob masher crusher down here right now. Yeah, that's what I thought, and like I'll show you, because it's saying that you need like 64 crystals to do it, and like who need that's weird. You shouldn't have to. Oh wait, like 64 crystals to make 64 essences. That doesn't quite work. Well, get out, get out, get out. There we go. So we got our nether star. Yes. We just need a couple more. So need to do the same process over and over again. So 1, 2, 3, get out before you get killed. Right, there's my nether star. Then do this again. Sounds like it's still alive, doesn't it? Another one. Yeah, it's just weird. Because, like I said, when I watched Chosen Architect, he made it look so simple, but it's not. It's not simple at all. And we've got to get so much purple. We've got to get so much insanium for later game. I just don't know how to make it quickly, because doing it though, I'll show you the setup I have right now, which again I followed Chosen Architect. So how many stars have I got in here? 2. I just needed those 2. Let's close that back up, because if we don't close that back up, we'll have mobs coming out. So to get the insanium, right, I've got this all hooked. I've got this. So there's the harvester, the collector, and all of the stuff is going into here. All right. Problem is that this is so slow. This is fast. Like, I am going so much insanium in here, it's not funny. But I'd like to be able to, inferium, I'd like to be able to actually hook this up to the, up to one of these. I've got to work out how to do that. So what I do also need to do now is get myself some more supremium. Yeah, I got to get more supremium. So that means we have to get. See, can we get any from in here? No, there's no insane. There's no inferium in here. No supremium in here. Okay. Let's whack that in there. That'll go into. Oh dear, that was not what I wanted to do. That's not working with it either. I don't know how to get the importers working. So everything seems to be not working the way it should be. Ah, that's true. Thank you. I forgot about that. I only need 4 of them. Thank you. Totally went out of my brain then. Thank you so much. So I can now make this flight augment. I don't know how I add it. Why didn't I think of that? So put the unattuned augment in there, then put the supremium here, then your 4 nether stars. Why didn't I think of that? Done. I've got that now. Now, how do I use this? Do I actually have to combine it? Wait, do I have to do this? How do you do it? Augment. Do you have to put it here? Nope. Maybe if I did this. No. Tinker's workbench. Not there. What about here? No. Engineer's workbench. Good idea. Unattuned augment. Ah dear. This is oh, get away from the chickens. Alright. Let's go downstairs and have a sleep. Right. We will get this. We will work out how to do this. Alright. Okay. So get out of that noise. Prosperity block. Tinkering table. Okay. Right. Tinkering table. Let's see what that requires. Maybe that's what we need. I think we're a bit... I think I worked it out at the same time just before you actually typed it in. Tinkering table. Easy. Done. Right, now. Let's put that down over here. Now, oh wait. This should be good, hopefully. Right, so if we put this here. And what now? That's it. Do you have to do more than one thing to it? Okay. Freaking hell. Flight augments. Mystical agriculture. I'm gonna kill these chickens. Maybe it's time to make some soul jars. Obtain the augment, which I've done. First you need to craft or obtain the flight augment. Add to armor. Place your armor piece in the tinkering table and then insert. Okay. Tier 5 and tier 5. I don't think there is. It's only the different types of seeds. Bloody annoying. Okay. Wait, I think it's worked. Yay! It was that simple. We can fly, and I can fix this up too. I can improve my. I can make this better now. Aye, this is what you wanted. This is what I wanted. Now I can actually make another platform for all of my. You, dude. What have you got? You've got crap. You do know this is crap, don't you? I think we need to get rid of you. Where is my sword of fiery thing? I'm sad I don't get that anymore, but... Well, all I wanted to do was get flight. That's what I wanted right now. I might check up some of the other stuff later, but that's what I wanted was flight. I'm very happy that we got flight because, like I said, now we can make a bigger platform over here for our power flowers because I want a big power flower. I want a big power flower. Alright, so let's go back into making more of these power flowers. So let's go back into our quest book and go to Project D, not Botania. So the next power flower needs red. Okay, so maybe we should work through these as far as we can, and then go into our. What's all of this iron band? What does that do? Black hole ring. Ooh. I haven't worked with these before. Like colossal star omega, whatever that stuff is. Maybe we should just do this as far as we can. We'll just work through this, because if we work through this we can actually, yeah, that's what we might do. So let's have a look at this. So we need our link, okay, right, so let's do that. So let's go to the train. Can we get a tablet? Let's get a tablet, then we can do this anywhere. Right, so we need our tier 2, we need 2 of these, and we need our dust. We need 2 of each dust. There. Let's get that done. Right, so that, then I've got to work out which link tier 3. Done. We got that. Perfect. So let's remember this recipe. Done. Okay, so we've got that one. Now what we need to do is we need to then, maybe we should look at just going to the next one of these. So magenta matter is, okay, fine. So we need 6 of these and 3 of these. And let's put that down like that. There. That gets us our magenta matter. Learn it. Right, magenta matter is done. Okay. So we might get the next lot of fuel done as well. So magenta fuel is, okay, 4 of those and our philosopher's stone. No worries, mate. Thank you for joining us and thank you for your help. It was greatly appreciated. Don't hesitate to hit that like button on your way out. That would be awesome. It was great to chat to you, buddy. Right, so that's done. We've done those 3. Now we need to get into our power flower. So we need to make red collector Mark 3. So it's a dark collector Mark 2 plus a red star. Okay. Dark collector Mark 2 and red matter. There. Then we need to condense it. There. We need to condense that. Wait. Condense this. Done. So we'll chuck that in there. Then we need to get 2 of those. Then what's the next one we need to get is the red relay, which is, wait, red relay is a dark relay Mark II with a red, okay, dark relay Mark II with a red matter. Done. Right. Then let's remember that. Now we need 6 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then let's put this recipe into here. There's our tier 3 power flower done. That's increased things slightly. And thank you for the 2 likes, people. Let's go down here. Sleep. Right. Okay. Need to eat some bread. Now let's make a couple more of these power flowers. So we need 3 of these. We need 2 of these. No, we need 6 of these. Then we need 16 of the red blocks. 18 of the red blocks. There. Go over here and then put these in. We need another 2 of those. Another there. And then like that. Then we've got 3 of these. Done. And then let's whack them down. One there and one there. So that gets us 341,000 ENC per second. Alright, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is maybe get into our pink fuel. Okay, so go in here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then chuck that in here. Pink fuel. Done. And then remember that. Maybe we should do as far as we can with the fuel. So the next one is purple fuel, which is basically the same thing. So it's 4 of the pink. No. 4 of the pink. Didn't I remember the pink? I did remember the pink, I'm sure of it. Pink. There we go. There, just get rid of that. Then, wait, why is that happening? Pink fuel, done. Purple fuel is done. Let us remember the purple fuel. There we go. The next one for us is now violet fuel, which again is probably the next thing. Purple fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in here, violet fuel. We are smashing through these guys. Let's remember this. Then get 3 more. Then go for the next one, which we don't really need to look at because we know what we need to do. Blue fuel. Next one is green fuel. and then that's another 3. 1, 2, 3. This is like, okay. Green fuel. Done. Then get another 3. And there you go. No, you've got to do it like that. Otherwise it's not going to work. Green fuel. Right. So we've only got 2 more fuels to go. Then we've got all the fuels. Whether or not we're going to be able to do it is another thing. So 1, 2, 3, because you know, the EMC is going to allow us to do this, because every time we do this it's higher EMC. That's lime fuel done. So how is our EMC? Not good. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get the next lot done, but we'll give it a whirl. Lime. Wait, didn't we remember this one? That's violet, that's green. Let's just chuck that in there. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't do it. 1. Yeah, we can't do it. It's going to cost us too much. Right, so that's all we can do on the fuel side right now. So the next thing we want to do is actually get our next relay, our next magenta relay. So that requires us to have the red EMC link, which we've got already, 2 magenta matters, and the dust. So so one of these, 2 magenta matters, and the different sorts of dust. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and that is the relay light link, the link 4 relay. Link 4. Done. Remember that one? Okay, so the next thing we need to do is maybe look at getting the next level of matter, which is magenta fuel and magenta matter. So this might be expensive. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then magenta matte fuel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put that all in the recipe here, like that. There is our pink matter. Done. We're smashing these, people. We are smashing these goals. Right. Now, to get the next tier, can we actually forget that now? How do we get rid of this? Ah, there we go. Get rid of these 2. So the next one is this one, and that requires us to have the, okay, let's try this again. So the next one is this one, which is a magenta power flower, or the Mark IV power flower. There we go. Now we're going to have to get magenta compressed collector, which is the magenta collector, which is a red collector, Mark III red collector with magenta. Okay. Mark III, and then magenta, which will make the, we can do that in this, can't we, like that. in our 4x4? Yes, we can. Chuck that in there. Then we need to get another 8 of them to make the relay, the condensed one or compressed one. What? Wait. Oh, it's only magenta relay. You don't need to compress it. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. All right. So, but we do need to. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the collector. Right. Wait. Red collector with the magenta. Right, let's put those in there. There we go. Now we need to go do 10. No, that's the one we need to compress. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go for a sleep before we get our faces eaten off. Now we can go back up here. Now let's go into here, and then this turns into the compressed. That's what we need. Actually, relay. Need that back. Can I put 3 of these in there? There we go. So remember that. I need another one. Then I can put that in the recipe now, like this, which will get us our tier 4 flower power. There. Or our magenta power flower. We'll make another 3 of those. So we need 2 of the. We need 6 of these. We need 3 of these, and we need 18 of these. That's if it lets us. There, 18 of these. Let's create them in here, and then Bob, it's your uncle. That's another 3 power flowers. Wait. There. Another 3 power flowers. So let's put that one there, that one there, and that one there. Is that working? Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to EMC this. Right, okay, so put that on there. Okay, doesn't seem to be going as fast as I thought it should. Oh, well, look at that. That is going up. That is definitely going up now. That is awesome. Can we get... You know what I want to do, though? And something that's been on my mind is actually getting the next level of here. I know it's a bit of a break from what we were doing, but I haven't finished this. I haven't finished this stuff, and it's on my mind. Now to do this, I need to actually get the storage part. Now to get the storage part, I need to get 3 of these, which is fine. That's okay, I could do that. But what I need is the withering processes. To get the withering processes, I need 4 nether stars. So then you've got this one, which is another you've got to do the withering processor again. Okay, so that is something I really want to do, but look at, I think the EMC is very, like, look at how much EMC this is. That is crazy amount of EMC, and you've got to go through all of the other steps to get to that. Because I don't think I have any of the storage parts in the thing. So there is that. But imagine, like, the size of that. Like, that's like so much storage, it's not funny. I mean, my storage is not too bad, but like, I'm only using 10k, but I'd love to get those big massive ones in there. Like, that would be so good. But what we should actually see whether we can get into the next level of the wait, get into 1, 2, no, we can still only do, how much is that? 500. Yeah, we can't do that yet. So let's not think about that. But we can do the next set of quests this side. So go back into Project E. We will now get the purple matter, which is the pink fuel with the pink matter. Okay, so pink fuel and pink matter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So whack that in there, like that, and there's your purple matter. Okay, so remember that. Now the next one is your violet matter, which is probably going to be violet purple. Okay, that makes sense. So purple matter with purple fuel. Okay, then let's whack that in there like that, and there's your the violet matter. Makes sense that we're doing these, I think. So the next one should be your cyan. So alright, so have we got that stuff? So cyan fuel, wait, E, wait, cyan should be violet matter with violet fuel, surely, or surely. We need some more of that. I like how these things stay in your crafting table when you forget something. Cyan, blue matter. Wait, is that blue matter or cyan matter? Huh. Okay, so let's remember this. Then this should be the cyan matter. There we go. And then whack that in here. Like that. Done. Cyan matter. Then we'll get our cyan. 1, 2. Wait, can we get any more cyan? No, cyan's too expensive, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, so the next power flower, so the next relay will be pink matter with the, okay, so magenta, so level 4. Level 4 with the pink matter. Yeah? Wait. Yeah, pink matter and then the dust. The different sorts of dust. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. And what's the... I always forget the order of it. Green... Alright, so, okay. So, pink on the outside. Then cyan like that. Like that. And then a dark blue in the middle. No. Why have I forgot? Link 5. I got it mixed up. That's done. Alright, I think I'm going to have a break. Then we're going to come back and we're going to continue with making the tier 5 power flower. We're going to go downstairs so we don't get hit by any phantoms. But we're going to have a break and then we'll come back. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Got a full coffee. And I'm happy. And thank you to Magamail for the subscription. That's awesome. Glad to see another sub. Now, let's continue with where we were going, which was making the power flower. The tier 5 power flower, which is what we were doing. Okay. Now, what that would mean, right, so tier 5 power flower requires pink compressed, so pink, magenta and pink. So magenta, wait, where is the magenta? Magenta and the pink will make this there. Then we need to get 9 of these. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then chuck them in here. Done. Then we need 2 of these. Then we need to do the same thing for the collectors. Now we need to do the relays. The relays are magenta and pink. Alright, so we need to find the magenta relays and the pink matter and just combine them like so. Done. Alright, so remember that we need 5 of them. And then we can make these in the crafting table here, and there you go. Tier 5 power flower. Tier 5 power flower. Right, now we need to make another 3. So we need the 3 of these. We need 6 of these. And we need 18 of these. There we go. Put them all in here. And last but not least, there we go. 3 more power flowers. 3 more Mark 5 power flowers. And as you can see, we're going to run out of space here. So we might need to build ourselves another platform out this way to do this. Okay, so 12 million per second. Can we get the lime yet? No, still can't get a knife for the lime. Okay. Good to know. Right. So I'm really not liking my platform here. It's looking rather boring. I don't know what you think, but let's get some. can we build a wand? An infinity wand. Ah, that's easy. Let's go and kill another wither. So we need some soul sand. Actually, I wouldn't mind killing a couple more withers to do the compressing thing. Alright, so let's get some more withers done. And we're going to kill 5 withers. That's what we're going to do. 5 withers. No tags will be harmed in the process of doing this. I promise you this. No tags will be harmed in the process of making these nether stars. We have one there, good. What do those do for us? Withering soul. I don't know what a withering soul gets us. Ah, nether star crux. Okay, that's something we need later on down the track. Good to know. Alright. Next. Wait, that only gave me, that didn't give me a second one. I'm feeling a bit ripped off. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit ripped off right now. Wait, why did... There we go. Bit of a delayed reaction there, guys. Okay, and then... Oi. Let's try this again. Oh. I did promise you no tags are going to be harmed in the making of these. There we go. Then we need one more. Ah, wrong spot. You don't seem happy. You don't seem happy at all. Bye. I think. There we go. Let's fix this up here. We still can't sleep. Alright, okay. Now, let's put these in here. And we need an infinity wand, which I'm assuming will actually not run out. Now, withering wither processes or something. Wait, processors. Withering processor. That's raw withering processor. Okay. Can we get a few of those made up? Can we use our EMC for that? Let's cook them though. Let's cook it. Oh, we need some coal. Coal. Ah, we must have a stack of prosperity seed shards in here. We still got plenty of prosperity shards to get. There we go. Oi. Alright, so maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, so let's go for a kip. That's what we should do. Can I make some coloured stone? Terracotta. Purple concrete. Make the mason's table, I reckon. Purple wool. Anti-blocks. I love anti-blocks. Let's make some anti-blocks. Let's see whether we can make a few of these. Have we still got our chest there? Oh no, where's our chest? Oh, it's alright. Let's use the recipe here. Anti-blocks. Done. Let's make a chisel now. Okay, we're going to put something in here. Maybe some of these. Okay, chisel. A diamond chisel. There we go, diamond chisel. Now, let's see whether this works. Yes! I've got an idea. I have an idea. You know what the idea is, don't you guys? You can work it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can work it out. Let's do this. There we go. Now, there. Right. Now. Nope, that's not how we're going to do it. We're going to have to do it a different way. Where's our pickaxe? Let's try this again. Hopefully we don't lose anything. We did lose some. I'm crying. I know this is going to be loud and obnoxious. A bit like me sometimes. But hey, why are we not using our wand? Oh, this is loud. This is very loud. Oh, this is going to be so gay. I like how I can do that. It's looking very fruity. I'm liking it already. I'm loving it. This is so me. And it doesn't match with the rest of the island at all. It is what it is. This is gonna be very loud. I'm not ashamed at all. Not ashamed. Ooh, why didn't that? Ah, we ran out. We might get a bit more yellow this way as well. We can actually do this. Why are we hugging onto the edge when we can fly? Up, up and away. Running out of yellow. Oh wait. We made too much yellow anyway. Ah, we went too far. Right, so we need to actually chisel this away. We're going to lose stuff, but that's alright. We got to get a mega torch here as well, I think. I hope no one gets hit by these blocks falling. That would be devastating. Alright, let's go for a sleep. I feel like I'm being creative right now because I'm flying. Hopefully nothing spawned on my platform. Right, before I forget, let's chisel this yellow to green. Right, and start the green. By going this way, I guess. I know I could probably get building gadgets, but I'm not really a fan of building gadgets. And you know what? This is fun. Therapeutic. Oops. I haven't done that at all lately. First time I've done that. Now I've done it again. I need to get some more. Right. That wasn't smart. Now, let's chisel some more green. Because we're going to run out of green if we don't chisel more green. There we go. Let's go here. Oh wait, no, I need that builder's wand. I don't need the bread right now. Right. Now let's be careful that we don't do what we did with the yellow and go too much. This is very, very bright. Very, very bright. I haven't built one of these for ages. like a platform like this in with all these colors like this for ages. Why haven't I? I think I did it on one of my other platform on my new miner channel, but that was a while ago. Well, look at how much EMC I've got. Right, and then we're going to go on to the blue. Right, so let's turn that into blue. And blue, blue. Blue on blue. This is going to be covered with power flowers. I promise you this is going to be covered in power flowers. This is what I want. So many power flowers on here. Let me know what you think of my platform here. Do you like it? You love it? You hate it? Probably gonna hate it because look, it's so bright. Very bright. You don't have to like it. No one has to like it, but I do. And that's the main thing. I love this. Very much so. I did that. I did that. I hate that I did that. Hate that. That's so dumb. Right, now let's get our wand out. A lot easier when we got the wand. Again, why are we not flying? Oh, I know! Whoa, 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 whoa! I knew I was going to do that. Knew it. Damn it. Alright, gonna have to start this again. That's alright. We got plenty of blues still. Buggery bollocks. Wait. Let's try this. Wait. Cheers all. Anyone getting nervous? We're hanging off the edge like this. Right. Now be careful what you do. You don't want to do that again. That was a little bit dumb. Now, let's go this way. Make sure you don't do the top. And here we go. One last one this side. There. Now we're on to the purple. The best colour, I say. Ah. We got this. Ah. There we go. Ah. Right. And then we can start using the wand. Yeah. Right, we ran out of it. Just a little bit more, I think. Right. Let's go for a sleep. We need to have a eat. We need to eat as well. Something else we need to do is eat. Alright, let's finish off this masterpiece. Or, wait. Oh my god. Crap. Alright. Dagger. I knew that was going to happen. Geez, you got power. You got a lot of... Jeez. Power much? Overcompensating for something? Get off my platform. My platform, not yours. I'm going to need to put a mega torch down. I might need to look at building a mega torch. I'm very upset. ruining my platform like that. How rude. Sullying my platform. With such viciousness. There, look at that. I like it. What do you think, people? I like it. That's the main thing. Let's put this all away now. We don't need all of this now. We can just put this back into the thing. Can any of this be EMC'd? No, not the inferium essence. Now, let's do this. There's our center block there. Wait. Then we'll put our things down. Wait, why can't I put it down? Oh, thought you were going to tell me I can't put it down. Well, after all of that hard work, you're going to tell me I can't put that down there? Yeah, not bloody likely. Now, let's make some more tier 2s. But I think I want to make a mega torch. That's what I want to make. A mega torch. So, what do we need to make a mega torch? That's doable. Let's whack this down. That's not that mega. I don't consider that mega at all, but it is what it is, I guess. Now, can I put this in here yet? You're still going. Okay. We might need to make a couple more. Right, let's whack these on the corners. I don't like it. Okay, let's go and get some more tier 2 power things set up. So let's go to 2. Let's make 5 of them. There we go. Now, for the tier 2 relays, 5 times, we need 30 of them. There we go. Let's just build them here, hey? Yeah. There we go. One, two, three. We can start putting the 3s down on the outside now. 3. We get the pickaxes. Pickaxe. There. Right. Alright. So, tier 3. Right. Tier 3. Wait. And then tier 3. Tier 4. And then tier 4. I don't know what the width of the thing is, the watch. To be honest. Alright. What is a tier? Not sure. Let's go and make some more mega torches, I guess. Right, oh, we need to make some more torches. Ah. Mega torch. There. I want to put one here. Because I think things are spawning here when they shouldn't be. Alright. This is not as mega as it should be. Not gonna lie. I think they should have a better range than what they have right now. Let's go to sleep. No stairs. Oh wait. There's some blackness there. Alright. Okay, so this is how the power flower is going to look. I think it's going to need to be bigger though. I still think it's going to need to be bigger. Alright, is there something wrong with this stream? Maybe People don't like this. Okay, that's all right. So how many more do we need to make of these? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Can you just get a normal torch there? There we go. Alright, so back to 2. Ah, that's easy. 7. 14 of these. And then we need 7 times 6, 42 of these. Hopefully my maths is correct there. Otherwise, I'm a bit dumb. I'm pretty sure my maths is not out. Yeah, it's not out. My maths was sound. Very sound. Done. So that's the level 2's done. Then we need to go get some more level 3's. You see what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing here? I don't know whether it's going to work though. I don't know what this range has. Gives a to nearby blocks, but it doesn't actually say how much, how far. Doesn't say how far. Alright, so let's do 3's now. Right, so we're going to make 10 of the 3's. So that'll need 20. And that will need 60. Right, 64 is fine. 10 here, 10 here, then let's try there. Ah, it's giving us too many, but that's alright. Now let's do this. Why are we walking when we can fly so much faster? Look how much we're getting, EMC we're getting. We're at 26 billion right now. Very good. Let's make another 10 of these. 3's. So let's just 10, then 20 of these, and then a stack of these. Wonder what would happen. Yeah. There. Cool. Wait. Done. 10. Hopefully I didn't make too many. Perfect amount. 4.7 million now, people. How's that looking? We have to... What level do we get up to? 16. No, that can't be right. 16 power block. I think we're gonna have enough space to do it. How's that? I like it. I like it. Looking good. Now, let's do tier 4 now. Now, so we want 10 of these. $20 of these. And then, what are we doing? Just get a stack of these. Nope, it's not going to let me. There. Then we'll put them in here. Magenta. You know what? I'm just going to get another half a stack of those. I know we'll have too many, but... Wait, that's 4. Oh, wrong ones. Wait, wrong ones, people. 4. We need these ones. Right, so let's take them over here. Wait. 8.6 million. Not too bad. I thought it looked like we had 12, but anyway. Let's go to sleep. Hopefully nothing spawns out in that platform. Tries to eat our face. Otherwise we'll be very unhappy. Okay, something's really wrong. Maybe I've got to get my face off the camera. Right. So we need to make another 10 of those. Right, 4s. 4s across the board. Um, 20 of those. Then 60. There. Put them over here. 10. Oh, my foot. And there we go. Take them over here to my island. My power flower island. $12.4 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to make 8 of these. So 8. Eight of those, 16 of those. Then 48 of those. Okay. Eight. Then perfect. 8. There. There's our level 4s all done. 15.8. 15.8 now, people. 27 billion. We could probably get the next lot of fuel, I think. So maybe look at that. Right. So we just need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chuck that in here. That's our next fuel done. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the next lot of fuel done. Orange is done. So how much do we have to go in the fuel? Oh, we got one more to go. We can make white fuel. Let's see whether we can do that. Oh, I can't make white fuel yet. Can't make white fuel yet, people. Alright, so let's make our 5s now. So we're going to make 20 of them. Right. So Maybe make 32 of them. Let's make 16 at the moment. So, sorry, now I need the calculator. $128. Okay, so let's put that in there. 16. This is going to be good too, I think, because yeah. I don't know what I did there. Let's put these down. I really don't know what I did there. Huh. Really? Alright. Dear, that's looking good. I think we are really getting our EMC up, and I like this. I like this look. I think another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alright, 20 of them. 5. So 20. Then 40. Done. And then 120. Right. Put these in here. Wait. Put them in properly. Whoops. Done. Then let's put these down. Alright, so that is our first 5 power flowers. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments. Leave a like. Share the video with your family, your friends, your enemies, your cat, your dog, your pet ender dragon. What else? I'm going for a sub target of 40,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you can help me achieve that goal, that would be fantastic. Thank you for the 40 views, and thank you for the 2 likes, and thank you for the people who chatted. Chompers, Jio, and Jinx Siphon. Great stream. Wherever you are in the world, have a great morning, evening, or afternoon. See you later and take care. Bye for now.